I need to find a way to create for me, to express my feelings and ideas. Photoshop gives me the power to dream. One thing I believe is everyone have their superpower, right? Which is imagination. When we were a kid, we just go to playground and we look at the clouds, watch it change shapes. That's something I feel like we all have. As we grow up and get busy, we just forgot how to use it. My name's Ted. Welcome to my not so little dream. Growing up, I really like storytelling. I'm always inspired by like the movies, the anime, the novels, and everything I read. Almost half of my life was in Taiwan. Tropical, hot, I was always sweating summer. But then like coming to Michigan, right? I was like, where am I, Every fall the trees turn red. And summer, the fireflies come out too. So I actually get to witness fireflies for like 4 years straight. In college, I decided to go in with a 4 art major. So I was just like, how do I become part of this grand storytelling experience? My friend called me, he was like, hey, there's this really cool exposition from this artist, you should totally check it out. I think like his art might be an inspiration for you. This artist was talking about how he used photography, 3D, Photoshop, but with the surreal take. I was like, hey, I've been taking photos, I know how to use camera, I know how to use Photoshop. So I was just like, I'm gonna dive into this topic. How do I achieve certain composition by trying all the tools in Photoshop? So that's actually how I took interest. Having fun, being curious, and just like, I want to be able to create for myself. The flamingo piece inspiration was a sunset photo at Tulum, and there's like 2 clouds in the sky. When I saw that picture, I was like, I know there's something I can create, but how do I come up with this idea? So I was like, okay, what is kind of like something fluffy and have that color as an animal? Oh, it'd be so cool if those are 2 giant flamingo just walking across the ocean. I love using layer mask. You can always like click and figure out like, oh, what did I do here, right? And next thing we need to do is to match the color. When it comes to composite, there's 3 elements you need to know. Perspective, lighting, and color, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be good enough to trick your brain to think in the first glance, it's like, oh, that looks real. This is where we come in to add the main character, right? Our birds and clouds. A lot of people see this art, they'll be like, hey, why is one of your flamingo only have 1 leg? Well, they do sleep with 1 leg out, so boom. So we're jumping to Glow Kit. This piece idea came to me when I was walking alone in the nighttime, and then I saw this traffic sign. I was like, oh, this is so cool. I want to have like an idea how this works. A lot of time I feel like there's lighting every person, but it's hard to see. Maybe when you ding everything around it, there's like a soft glowing from that person. Glowing kit is kind of like the idea of that. Somehow we're all that little light in the dark. This one, Megalodon. So the idea of this one is just like a diver. You think he see like an island or something, but the camera zoom out, right? You realize he's actually looking at a giant tooth like right there. On this piece, the most challenging thing is environment building. So I use Adobe Stock to build a cave, blending mode to put the glowworm onto it. So still some of my favorite tools to use, right? Hue saturation, selective color, contrast, and mask, and obviously smart object. It's been like 10 years in my art journey, right? If I revisit some of my old work, I was like, oh yeah, at that point, that's where my mindset was and how everything around me was. It's tied down to the concept of subconscious. All these elements we had in the past come together. So as I grow and experience different things, they become my artwork.